Welcome to the deep dive. The world of AI is moving at lightning speed, isn't it?
It really is.
Just looking at the incredible stack of sources you've shared with us today, it's abundantly clear we're not just talking about small updates anymore.
No, definitely not incremental.
We're seeing a fundamental reshaping industries, daily life, even like how we think about intelligence itself.
It's an explosive landscape, yeah. And what truly stands out, I think, is just how broad the impact is becoming.
Right.
From these huge investments flowing in down to tiny models running on your phone, right in your pocket. And then you've got creative tools changing art, critical tech on battlefields. Our mission today really is to cut through all that noise.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
A lot. We want to pull out the most important nuggets, help you understand not just what's happening, but crucially, why it actually matters to you.
Absolutely. We've got a bit of everything on the radar today, massive VC rounds, some mind-bending research breakthroughs, really fascinating real-world uses, and of course, some big, important questions about where this is all heading. Questions we probably all need to be thinking about.
Definitely. So get ready to connect some dots with us. This deep dive, it's designed to give you a real shortcut, get you properly informed on where AI is right now.
Where it's going.
And where it's likely headed, yeah.
Okay, let's kick things off with the money. The sheer volume of investment flooding into AI right now, it's kind of staggering.
It really is.
We're seeing companies like Sierra raising, $350 million at a $10 billion valuation?
$10 billion, yeah.
FALAI securing $125 million as they pivot to hosting diffusion models. Another startup closing $150 million Series D. It's just huge sums.
Huge numbers.
But what's the real signal here? Beyond just more growth, are these valuations even sustainable, you think?
That's a really good question because, okay, it definitely signals sustained investor confidence, right? The money keeps pouring in. But at the same time, we can't ignore some experts pointing towards longer hardware lead times. Potential investor caution may be slowing down progress that depends purely on more computing power.
Ah, okay. So a bit of tension there.
Exactly, a fascinating tension. There's a strong belief in massive growth, but also, a recognition of real-world bottlenecks.
Right.
The market clearly sees a colossal future, though. I mean, the global AI agent market alone, they're projecting it to skyrocket.
Yeah.
Something like $42.7 billion by 2030.
Wow. $42 billion.
Yeah. And North America is expected to grab a big chunk of that, maybe 40%. So it's not just market growth. It's, like you said, a strategic land grab is happening.
A strategic land grab. Yeah, I like that phrase. And this flood of capital, it's not just boosting individual companies, is it? It's also sparking some, pretty monumental team-ups.
Oh, absolutely.
Partnerships that could fundamentally change whole sectors. I mean, get this. OpenAI partnering with Walmart.
Right, the Walmart deal.
Launching an AI-powered jobs platform, a certification program, aiming to upskill 10 million workers in 5 years. That's a direct challenge to LinkedIn, surely.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it.
Yeah.
A massive play for talent, no question. And it's not just finding jobs, it's about reshaping how talent is matched, developed globally.
Exactly.
And, this brings up an important point. What about the tech underneath all this, the foundation?
The hardware.
The hardware, yeah. So OpenAI, again, they're teaming up with Broadcom, investing over $10 billion to develop custom AI chips.
$10 billion on chips.
It's a direct move to reduce their dependence on NVIDIA, basically.
Yeah.
Trying to reshape the whole semiconductor landscape. First units expected around 2026, they say.
Okay, so that's a few years out, but still.
It's a major strategic shift. And this kind of investment, it also highlights a pretty heated military AI race going on.
Yeah. The military angle.
Nations are definitely vying for tech advantage on the battlefield. We're seeing the U.S. Army, for instance, tapping Turbine 1, a $98.9 million contract for AI target detection, right on the soldiers' devices.
Wow. Directly deployed.
Directly deployed.
And it's not just the usual suspects, the established giants in this race.
Not at all.
China's DeepSeek is making waves too, right? Challenging the big AI players with, cheaper open weight models.
That's right, more accessible models.
Yeah.
And they're aiming to launch a next-gen AI model by late 2025.
So soon.
Relatively soon, yeah.
Yeah.
It just tells you the competition to innovate is fierce. And it's properly global now, pushing boundaries from all directions.
Okay, so tons of investment, big strategic moves. But what's actually happening under the hood? Let's dive into the brains of AI, the models themselves.
Their capabilities.
We're seeing these incredible leaps in language models, vision transformers, Alibaba introduced Qwen 3 Max, a trillion parameter model.
A trillion. It's hard to even grasp that scale.
Microsoft's got R-Star 2 Agent 14B achieving frontier-level math reasoning. Kimi K20905 expanded its context window to 256K. What do these technical terms, these numbers, actually mean for what AI can do for us?
Okay, yeah, good question. Because the truly compelling part here isn't just the scale. Though a trillion parameters is mind-blowing, it suggests an astronomical number of connections, allowing it to grasp really subtle nuances, complex ideas. It's moving towards a much deeper, maybe more human-like understanding.
Okay.
And that 256K context for Kimi, think of it like giving the AI a vastly bigger short-term memory.
Ah, right.
It can now process like entire novels or massive code bases all at once.
Yeah.
Which directly translates to way better performance on complex coding or using different tools together in a sophisticated way.
Got it. And visually?
Visually, yeah. Big strides, too. Meta released Dino V3, trained on, get this, 1.7 billion Instagram images.
Billion. Wow.
And Google's integrated its Nano Banana image generator into Gemini and Google Photos for smarter editing. Like, finally removing those annoying fences from your vacation photos.
Okay, that I need. Seriously, that's a feature I've wanted for years.
Right, so these tools are just becoming way more sophisticated, more intuitive for creators, designers, even just regular users.
But as we know, all this power, these capabilities, they often come with a pretty hefty cost. Computing cost, energy cost.
True. Very true.
Thankfully, it looks like there are huge strides happening in efficiency, too.
Yes, absolutely crucial work.
ByteDance's heteroscale boosting GPU used by up to 41%. Meta's set block decoding offering 3-5x faster inference without changing the hardware.
Exactly. Software optimization.
Yeah.
And UC Berkeley's XQuant cutting memory used by up to 12 times.
Okay, these sound technical, but why are these efficiency gains so important for you listening?
They're total game changers. Because the efficiency basically democratizes AI.
How so?
Well, if AI runs faster, needs less power, uses less expensive hardware, it can move off those massive, expensive cloud servers and onto consumer devices, onto your phone, your laptop. It puts powerful, personalized AI right into your pocket, running privately, potentially, without needing that constant internet connection.
Oh, so private, on-device AI.
Precisely. Truly personal AI, responsive to your data, your habits, maybe protecting your privacy better.
Okay.
Google, for instance, claims their Gemini model uses just 0.24 watt-hours per text prompt, comparable to a basic search.
That sounds pretty good.
It does, though, critics rightly point out, that doesn't really capture the huge energy cost of training these massive models in the first place.
Right, the training is the big energy hog.
Exactly. But still, this drive for efficiency, it's critical for getting AI adopted more widely. Especially for these private on-device apps.
Right.
It may be enabled by tools like SQLite-vec.
And it's not just about making them bigger or faster, is it? It sounds like we're also learning more about how to build them, how they actually learn.
That's right. Some really interesting research challenging old assumptions.
Like what?
Well, for instance, in multi-step reinforcement learning, that's how AI learns through trial and error. The idea was always plan every step meticulously. Always plan.
Okay, sounds logical.
But new research suggests sometimes just planning enough, being more flexible, can actually work better.
Huh. Less can be more.
Sort of, yeah. And even more counterintuitive. We always thought you needed the absolute highest quality, perfectly clean data to train these models.
Right. Garbage in, garbage out.
That's the saying. But some studies are finding that filtering too aggressively, only using the best data, can sometimes hurt performance. Maybe the slightly messier data helps it generalize better.
Wow. Okay, why is that so surprising? What does it imply?
It's fascinating because it kind of flips conventional wisdom on its head.
Yeah.
It suggests maybe a less rigid, more adaptive approach to training or even learning from slightly imperfect data could lead to AI systems that are more robust, more adaptable in the real world, maybe even more efficient to train.
So we're still figuring out the best ways for AI to actually learn and reason.
Absolutely. It's a powerful reminder. We're still, very much in the early innings of understanding how these incredibly complex systems work. It's constant evolution, not some fixed science yet.
Right. So with capabilities evolving so fast, the obvious question is, where is AI actually, hitting the ground running, making a real difference today.
Yeah, moving beyond the lab height.
Exactly. The sources show it's happening across the board. Healthcare, even the battlefield, as you mentioned, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, using conversational AI to kill the clipboard.
Digitizing patient interactions.
And boosting fraud prevention in U.S. healthcare. What stands out to you immediately about these real-world uses?
I think it's the immediate, tangible benefits you can see. Take Imperial College Healthcare in the UK. They introduced an AI tool, RECHB.
Okay.
It analyzes ECG's heart scans with 89% accuracy for detecting heart block. That means significantly better early diagnosis. Think of the lives that could potentially save.
It's incredible. Real impact.
Definitely. And beyond healthcare, you see companies like Cemex, the cement giant. They're using tools like LlamaCloud ingestion to speed up maintenance, streamline supply chains, basically using AI to make sense of and act on vast amounts of their internal data faster.
Okay.
And even in fundamental science, DeepMind created a control model that helped LIGO, the gravitational wave observatory, improve its ability to detect intermediate mass black holes.
Wow. So AI is extending human capabilities, even in understanding the cosmos.
Pretty profound, right?
Yeah. And in the business world, AI agents seem to be really proving their worth, not just as, fancy chatbots, but as core operational tools.
That's a key shift, yeah.
A Google Cloud study found 52% of executives are now using AI agents, and the early adopters, reporting higher revenue growth, better ROI. That's tangible business impact.
Undeniable value proposition there.
And companies are investing heavily in their people, too. Grant Thornton putting $1 billion into upskilling its global workforce in AI.
$1 billion on training.
Yeah. And Salesforce, after seeing a 10% revenue boost, they're shifting 4,000 jobs towards AI-powered roles. It really drives home how central AI is becoming to how businesses run and how jobs are evolving, not just vanishing.
That's a crucial point. Evolution, not just replacement. And zooming out a bit, AI is also weaving into creativity into our everyday experiences in some fun ways, too.
Like Roblox.
Exactly. Roblox launched Roblox Moments, kind of a TikTok-style video feature. Yeah. But alongside it, new AI development tools and real-time voice translation.
Real-time translation in games.
Imagine language barriers just disappearing in these virtual worlds. Oasis 2.0 debuted real-time game world transformation, even a playable Minecraft mod that changes as you play.
Whoa.
And on a more maybe practical daily level, Visa just launched a feature allowing AI to manage and execute payments directly.
AI managing my payments.
Yeah, streamlining transactions for businesses, for consumers, taking set and forget it to a whole new level for your finances, potentially.
Interesting. And finally, let's touch on security, because that feels more critical than ever.
Absolutely. Double-edged sword there.
Vouch raised $17 million for AI identity verification. KnowThat.ai, verifying both humans and AI agents in e-commerce. That seems vital now.
Crucial, yeah. Knowing who or what you're interacting with online.
And security researchers have built an AI tool that automatically finds vulnerabilities in Android apps.
So AI helping secure things.
Right. It really is that double-edged sword, isn't it? AI itself creates new security challenges, needs securing, but it's also becoming this indispensable tool to help us manage the complexity and secure our digital lives.
I would agree more.
Okay, so all this incredible progress, this frankly dizzying pace of change, what does it all mean for us, for society navigating these huge shifts?
Yeah, the big picture questions.
The sources definitely reveal a lot of discussion, maybe even anxiety around the pace, governance, ethics.
Right.
Like that MIT report finding a staggering 95% of enterprise AI projects fail to even reach production. 95%. That's huge. What's going on there?
That is a critical figure, isn't it? And it begs the question, why such a high failure rate?
Exactly.
It really points to the sheer complexity of integrating AI successfully. It's not just plug and play. You need distinctive strategies, not just, adopting AI for the sake of it.
It's hard to do well.
Very hard.
Yeah.
But the discussions, they go much deeper than just project success rates. They touch on fundamental societal concerns. Experts are warning that autonomous AI agents, for example.
The ones making decisions on their own.
Yeah. They could potentially put pressure on democratic institutions, which underscores this urgent need for scalable oversight, for really robust reward designs for these agents, to prevent unintended, maybe even destabilizing consequences.
That is a genuinely unsettling thought, the impact on democracy. And this is where it gets really resonant, I think, the direct impact on human well-being. A recent study, pretty concerning, found most mental health chatbots just fail. They don't adequately recognize or respond to users expressing suicidal thoughts.
That's incredibly worrying.
It's prompted urgent calls for much stricter regulations. And then you have these emotionally intelligent AI systems starting to enter the workplace.
Right. AI that reads emotions.
Yeah, raising concerns about, well, empathy theater, is it genuine? The risk of misinterpreting signals, huge privacy issues. It blurs lines.
It's such a delicate balance. And what's striking, too, is the proactive effort we're seeing around child safety.
Ah, yes, protecting kids.
46 U.S. Attorneys General have formally urged OpenAI to boost child safety features in ChatGPT, citing recent incidents.
46 AGs. That's significant pressure.
It is, and the U.S. Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, is investigating OpenAI, Meta, others, specifically looking at AI's impact on children's mental health.
Okay, so real regulatory scrutiny is building there.
It seems so. And then there's the whole legal front. The copyright challenge is ongoing and intense.
Right. AI generating images, text, who owns it?
Exactly. Anthropic agreed to a $1.5 billion settlement over claims it used copyrighted books. Warner Bros., Disney, Universal are suing Mid-Journey over using iconic characters without permission.
So the lawsuits are flying.
They are. It just highlights how our existing legal frameworks are really struggling to keep up with how fast AI generation tech is moving.
Yeah, the law is lagging behind the tech. Seems like a common theme.
Often the case.
And finally, let's circle back quickly to people and jobs, because that's always, a central concern for everyone.
Understandably so.
The White House, working with tech giants like Amazon, Google, they're pushing to expand AI education across the country, especially trying to reach underserved communities, prepare the next generation.
Crucial investment in people.
And OpenAI itself has launched its own jobs platform to try and help workers navigate the transitions caused by AI disruption.
So efforts are being made.
It seems clear that while AI is transforming jobs, there's also this massive concerted effort underway, or starting anyway, to try and ensure people are ready for the new landscape, not just left behind.
That preparedness piece is key. So, as we've seen, I think in this deep dive, AI is just this force of incredible momentum. It's attracting vast investment, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's technically possible. And it's integrating into almost every sector you can think of. Healthcare, entertainment, science, finance. The profound to the everyday.
Yeah, it really is everywhere now. But it's definitely not just about the flashy new tools, the bigger, faster models, is it?
No, not at all.
This dive has really underscored, for me at least, the critical conversations happening around ethics, safety, governance.
Absolutely.
And these profound societal shifts, job transformations, the need for new legal precedents. It's a journey of, yes, breathtaking discovery, but also it feels like one of immense responsibility.
Well said. And understanding these nuances, the breakthroughs and the debates, the opportunities and the challenges, that's absolutely essential for you, for everyone, to navigate this landscape effectively and critically.
Couldn't agree more. So as you reflect on everything we've unpacked today, from trillion parameter models to these deep ethical questions about AI agents in our democracies, maybe consider this thought.
Okay.
If the real goal is to make AI truly beneficial for everyone, how much of our focus needs to shift now? From simply building ever more advanced AI to maybe more effectively governing and integrating the AI we already have.
Building versus governing, that's a powerful question to end on.
Something to ponder until next time.